I decided to come to Sholem because I just felt like I needed some help as far as giving my children an identity.
I joined Sholem because I wanted to give my son some sense of his Jewish heritage.
It kind of helped me understand how big the Jewish world is, and it's not just in a temple, in a synagogue, and in religion. It's about family, it's about traditions, morals, and it's kind of just shaped who I am generally.
The kids, they learn through games, they learn through art, they learn through storytelling, through song, and they're learning about the holidays, and it's a very enriching experience for them.
It's just been a wonderful experience with 2 incredible bar mitzvahs that my sons had, which came from themselves, as compared to my bar mitzvah, which was, I was just handed a book in a language that I didn't speak and said the phrase. It was beautiful and spiritual in itself, but what my sons experienced changed their lives, because for 1 year they studied the Jewish experience and then shared it with people.
One of the things that has attracted me to the Sholem community is some of the conversations I've had with the older students, the teens at Sholem. They are articulate, thoughtful, caring, and engaged.
They're taught to ask questions and not necessarily agree with every progressive agenda, to question things, but to understand what the place in history for that kind of thinking is. And so for my daughter, it's turned her into a very activated political person, which surprised me because that was not how she was when she came in. I think it's empowered her.
What I try to teach, the idea of complexity, by learning as many perspectives as possible. And I think because of that, they are self-assured in themselves and they're comfortable with doubt. And I just think people in general are wired not to be comfortable with doubt.
There's lectures for the adults, so while the kids are learning, you actually get to debate and talk and discuss issues that are socially relevant and that are very timely, and I love that because I feel like I'm learning at the same time that my kids are learning.
What I like about being here is that people come from many different backgrounds. I don't need to be with everybody being the same background as me. To be honest with you, I relish the variety here.
I think that, as a couple, an interreligious couple, it was definitely welcoming because there were other people that were in similar situations that we were able to identify with. So the community, you walk in and you can see diversity when you walk in, and that's completely welcoming.
And that's part of the reason why I live in Los Angeles, is because it's a melting pot. And, Sholem is its own melting pot as well.
At Sholem, it's really about embracing our differences. It's about community. It's about inclusiveness. It's about how do I hold on to my identity as a Jew and feel proud of it and educated about it and be able to exist harmoniously with other people who have other beliefs and be inclusive and be interested and curious in how we are together as a world.
I understand why people join churches and synagogues for the community, because you go through growth periods and loss periods and all kinds of things in life that you want and need to have some kind of intimate, supportive community around you. And the fact that a place existed that had all what I thought was the best of churches and synagogues in terms of community and interaction and support, but without the religious component, was a perfect fit. And I really didn't know it existed, and I wish more people knew it existed.